Hey everyone, John here. Now, Hitman World of Assassination on the Switch 2 is a little bit of a technical flutter. It's a very uneven game, usually spanning between 30 and 40 FPS. And for that reason, I've played the entire thing in handheld mode, where it's much more smooth, thanks to VRR. But in docked, it's just a pretty miserable experience. And that has been fixed with the latest patch. And when I say fixed, I mean it's kind of been buried away. So when you boot up the game now, you may notice that things feel a little lower frame rate, but much smoother. So the game is now locked to 30 FPS, rather than an uneven 60 FPS. And if you want to go back to those higher frame rates, you can, but the game has not been optimized any further, so it's going to play the exact same. So the unlocked frame rate in this scene right here is going between 30 and 40 FPS. It can be higher depending on the level, but it's very rarely locked at 60. Usually around 40 FPS is the average. So it is a big upgrade to lock this thing at just 30 FPS. You're definitely sacrificing some fidelity there, but the game just feels better. And you can see on the frame time graph, things are much smoother there as well. There's very few spikes. Whereas when running unlocked, it is just spike central. Now, there is one third secret option you can use. If you were to go into your system settings and put the output to 720p, which for most games wouldn't do anything, this is just the actual dock output, not the internal resolution. But for a couple of games, like Hitman, and we're talking very, very few games, this actually does change the internal resolution, making Hitman 720p. And for some levels, it can achieve 60 FPS with this output, but in this example here, it's still not doing it. We're going from around 30 to 40 FPS to more 40 to 50 FPS, which isn't any better really. 30 is still the better outcome there. So if you want a good Hitman World of Assassination experience, I think your options are either 30 FPS docked, or 30 FPS undocked, or you can also try and do 60 FPS undocked, which does feel smoother, but still you can't really get around the drop frames. It's still better to have a fixed frame rate than a fluctuating one, even with VRR. Now, there are still some moments where the game does go below 30 FPS, and there's just no getting around that. Again, it doesn't seem like any optimizations have actually been done here, so if it dipped below 30 before, that is still going to happen here. In my tests, it only happened a couple of times, and we're talking for milliseconds. It's not something that was substantial in this playtime, but it can still happen. But this is still a pretty big comeback story for Hitman. I mean, the ideal scenario would have been they patched it and optimized it until it ran at 60, but I don't think anyone really expected them to do that, and so the best scenario is to just keep it at 30. If you can't hit 60, cap it at 30. That is the way to go. So we've now got a really good portable version of the Hitman trilogy, and it's something I can recommend now. Although Hitman does have a lot of online integration, so you can hotspot on your phone or you can just play offline, that's totally fine. But when playing offline, you're not going to get all the rewards and things you would get when playing online, so you are missing out by doing that. And it's a shame they shipped a portable version that is compromised in that way, but you can get about it with a hotspot if you want to do that from your phone. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to play a bit more gameplay of Hitman at 30 FPS just to show you that it's not really dipping much and it's pretty much stuck there. Anyway, thanks so much. We'll catch you next time. Bye everyone.
Ah, my knee is so sore. Like that. Fell over. I'm gonna be rich. Get the hell out of here. I got this flyer, and it says I can make a lot of money if you tell me to carry.
That flyer they started handing out in the moment.
What's going on in that little place? It's 3 in the morning, and I swear I've seen at least 4 chefs turning out for work.
So curious.
I think you might underestimate them.
I've seen his room.
Oh, damn it! Man, fell into my position. Over. Over there! Flush him out! Anyone copy? Why one here on the ground? Hey, I could use some backup over here, boys. Command, anybody there? Come in. We got bodies all over. Some asshole's on a killing spree. How the hell did he manage that? Command!
Shit just got real. Be ready.
Hey, buddy, tell me, what's your involvement in this?
Command, please acknowledge. Come in, command. Hermanson! Hermanson, goddammit!